So what do we got today? We got some updates on housing data. We got the Case-Shiller and the FHFA reports. Let's get into them. The Case-Shiller report, this again is for April. And of course, we got to remember we are in June, so that's always fun. But April data is negative. Negative 0.3, FHFA negative 0.4. These are both month-on-month numbers. The year-on-year numbers are still positive. Year-on-year is 2.7%. What we are clearly seeing across the country is housing is slowing down, inventory is building, which is perfect for investors because, of course, we want more supply. We want more motivated sellers. We want more options. We want the ability to write disrespectful offers so that we can find and or create great deals. Shout out Lance Lambert at Resi Club with one of the perhaps most important metrics. 96 of the 300 largest markets, so roughly 1/3, now have year-on-year price declines. Again, folks, we are rolling out of the busiest season. It is going to be summertime soon. And if you don't have a buy box, if you are not doing the work, what are you doing? Are you waiting for Nick to ring the bell so that you can write offers? Are you waiting for rates to cut and demand to spike? Or are you looking to get yourself a great deal by writing disrespectful offers today? Remember yesterday, I announced on this show that we're looking for Las Vegas real estate agents to help me find properties where there's lots of equity, where we can write some offers, and we can create great deals. So again, folks, look forward to you all doing the work. Let's talk about consumer confidence. Again, consumer confidence last month had a big jump to a positive number. It now not as good. It was expected to come in at 100 or 99.8 specifically, came in at 93. So again, a big miss. We got to watch the consumer. They are 65% of the economy. Are they still uncertain? Are they sitting on their wallets? We'll get some retail sales. We'll get savings rate here over the next week or two. So again, look forward to that data. We got lots of Fed speak. Let's go to, what do we want to go to first? Let's go to Michelle Bowman first. Michelle Bowman becomes the second Fed president to talk about a July rate cut. Yes, folks, Christopher Waller was first. Michelle Bowman is second. We have now two Fed officials saying July is on the table. She fears that she favors a rate cut in July if inflation stays muted. So the CPI, PPI data that we get next month will be very important. She is saying that the tariff impact likely temporary and muted. This, highlighting that rate cuts in July, at least in her opinion, and Christopher Waller's opinion, should be on the table. We'll see what Jerome Powell says in a minute. We also got Fed President Goolsbee. Goolsbee is saying if tariff dirty air clears, we should proceed with cuts. Now, again, I don't believe Goolsbee is talking July rate cut, but boy, he is certainly talking September rate cut. I don't see stagflation like the 70s. More on that in a minute. We have other Fed presidents talking about stagflation. Thus far, tariff impact not as bad as feared. Let's go over to Bostic. Fed President Bostic is out saying, I see GDP this year at 1.1% and inflation at 2.9. Can you say stag and inflation? Yes, folks, that certainly feels like stagflation. Growth at 1%, inflation at 3%. That is not good. Businesses have told Bostic that price increases are coming. They can only hide them for so long. Don't know if there is a ceasefire or violations going on left, right, and center with Israel and Iran. Apparently, yesterday evening, Trump talked of ceasefire, then Iran did this and Israel did that. Again, we should all hope that the ceasefire holds. What I did is I went and looked at oil. Telling me what they think is going on, and oil is again down big today. last time I checked, oil is down $5, which leads me to believe that the smart money thinks we are still having a ceasefire, which is good news. Guys, I don't know if you see what's going on in New York. If you're in New York, let me know what's going on. You apparently have a raging socialist, damn near communist, running to be the Democratic nominee for governor. This individual is talking about running government-run supermarkets. Folks, if you don't know how bad that idea is, please go look up Russia, go look up Cuba, and look at scarcity, supply, quality, all of those things. Now, yes, I know Tucker Carlson went to Russia and talked about how great their superstores are. Whatever. This is not an experiment that has not been done before. Again, if you are going to have government run anything, you could expect quality to collapse, opportunities to collapse, and it will not end well. In fact, it will end very ugly. But hey, that's why you have elections. If you want that for New York, all I'll say is good luck. Good luck. What else do we got today? We got lots of stuff. Oh, let's talk about Powell. Powell is out testifying and basically taking on Michelle Bowman and Christopher Waller, saying, no, folks, I'm in charge. You're not in charge. Saying that tariffs likely to punch prices up and to weigh on the economy. Again, according to Powell, it is coming. Does say that the economy is on solid footing despite elevated uncertainty. Again, Powell definitely wants to wait for July and likely even August inflation data before talking about any cuts in September. Fed President Hammack got backing up Jerome Powell. The Fed has time to make the next move. I don't see anything in the data that's imminent that would warrant a rate cut. The economy is resilient and the risk to holding is low. That according to Fed President Hammack. What else do we got? Oh, let's talk about existing home sales. Existing home sales came out yesterday, and they were slightly better than expected. They were expected to come in slightly below 4 million. They came in at 4.03 million. Not a great month. In fact, it was the second lowest ex the pandemic since 2009. So again, not a great month. Price though, sorry doomers, price was up 1.3% to 422,800. Days on market is getting longer, which means you and I have opportunities to write disrespectful offers now at 27 days instead of 24. Active listings up 20% year on year. Again, this is good news, not bad news. Supply currently sits at 4.6 months. I do find it odd that even in this market, we had 28% of all transactions go above list price. Yes, folks, roughly 1 in 4 homes sold last month went above list price. That was a little shocking to me. Again, transactions up month on month, but down year on year. Lastly, folks, let's congratulate all the people joining school. We had a long list in the last 24 hours, so I appreciate all of you. We had Christina, Dewey, Alan, Ryan, Madison, Matt, Martin, Julie, Joe, and Jascreet. Thank you all for joining. We're now well over 400 folks, so I will be adding the Las Vegas replay here in the next couple of days. And again, as we march towards 500, don't forget that when we get there, we will also be putting out the Get Your Money Right course as a thank you. So folks, that's what I got for you today. We will be back in the normal studio tomorrow, so I won't have to fidget with technology. But hopefully we made this work. Hope you have a great day. Like, subscribe, comment. Again, join school. You don't want to miss out. Go where wealth builders go to learn, network, and grow. Take care, folks. Bye.